What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Bianconeri Zone for a match reaction, the last one of the preseason, and we won again 2-1 away to Atalanta. And now it's time for real. Next week, Parma on Sunday, and we are ready to face Parma. We're not ready to face the season, although there have been, I'm going to say, more positives than negatives, especially in the last game. But, today, I'm going to talk about today. There have been quite some positives. Positives I thought I would never imagine to see because it's based on individuals. However, there are also some negatives that the club might be able to fix with 2 weeks left. It's not a lot of time, but we have no other option because right now we're in that situation. So before we get into it, as always, smash the like button. Let's get to 150 likes. Should be pretty simple for you guys. Actually, 200 should be pretty simple. So let's go for 200, I guess. But we won. Jonathan David scored, so his first goal, unofficial friendly game, and Vlahovic scored. But I want to talk about. I will go to the goals as well. I want to talk about first half, second half. First half and second half are similar in certain areas. One, we didn't start off all good. I don't think we started off well. Atalanta were more up for it. Not that they were causing any real trouble, but we had a difficult period to keep the ball into the team. But that, towards the 15, 18 minute, that changed completely because I thought we had some good combinations. We had some good link-up play. Cambiaso looked like on the ball, going forward, creating stuff, doing stuff. Cambiaso looked like the old Cambiaso. And I say old Cambiaso, it's not even like 2, 3 years ago. It's like a couple of months ago, 5 months ago. So he looked very good. His link-up play was good. Jonathan David's link-up play was good. Yildiz coming inside was good. And we had some opportunities. Miners was very unlucky. That was an insane save from Karnaseki. But we had some combinations I actually liked. I did. And we had the opportunities to go in front, and Karnaseki did a brilliant job. So fair play to him. But we had some good things. Then the second half started, and up to that goal, we struggled. Like, we couldn't keep possession. We were always late on the second ball. And again, we're not giving away chances, chance after chance, or like nothing like that. But we couldn't keep the ball. That was kind of an issue for us. That you need to acknowledge, as a fan base, and that's part of it. The positives are Jonathan David scored his first goal. Jonathan David will play much better if he has somebody besides him. Kolomani, I don't know, probably Kolomani, and somebody will be dropped. We need to see how that's going to look because I think at the end of the day, he's going to play Jonathan David and Kolomani both up top. But now he needs to drop in very deep, and he needs to come from very deep to make up for it. And that's not really his game. If you want to get him to score goals, like, he can do what he's doing right now, but he will not score as many goals because you're asking a lot of him to drop deep, and he does that well. But I think you want him, or I want him, a bit more in and around the box. I'd rather have Kolomani, if he joins, dropping a little bit more deeper because I think he's better built for it, in my opinion, technically more well sounded. But he did a good job. That goal was good. Like I said, he will get his goals if you just give him the opportunities in and around the box. He will make something happen, and he made something happen. That was a very well taken goal, if I need to be completely honest, and that's fantastic. And after that, we play better. Vlahovic comes in, Joao Mario. Like I said, the moment we signed him, you can look it up. Going forward, he looks okay when we signed them. Defensively is where the issue. Right now, I'm saying, well, defensively is still an issue, but going forward, his runs are quality. Like, his runs are real quality. And he made that second goal again with a brilliant run. Good finish from Vlahovic. If he stays, and it looks like he's going to stay, well, good for the confidence, for the minutes, the scrappy minutes he will get. I still think at one point he's going to leave, because if we sign Kolomani, I think that should be the memo for him. Okay, I'm not going to play at all, basically, this season. So that's a good thing as well. But I also like, and again, it's the bare minimum, and maybe it's because it was at the Atalanta stadium, excuse me, Miners played well. Like, he played really well. He was right. He's not an attacking player. He's not an attacker. Don't play him closer to goal. Play him in that position. If that means you're gonna rotate with Locatelli, then so be it. Because he looked good. Like, he pressed good. He used the space very good. He didn't panic. He won the ball. Like, he played well. Period. And if you can get that out of Miners and much better, then I think we're all for it. Because right now we're down bad. He's down bad. So if he needs to pull himself up based on these performances, then good. keep him away from goal because he's struggling at that moment in time. Maybe down the season, if he gets his confidence back, you can give it another go. But right now, I think that's the position. That's the things you need to ask for him. He did well, so that's also another positive. I thought Bremer looked more sharper. That's a positive, in my opinion, as well. Now the worries, because I said we're ready for Parma. You should be beating Parma at home. Based on this performance, you should be beating Parma. The negatives are Nico Gonzalez has no place in the starting 11, let alone the squad. Like, forget the squad. In the starting 11, it's bad. Like, it's really bad. He plays against you. You know, he's low on confidence. He is asked to do things that I don't think he can do. And if you can cash in, you need to cash in because this is going to be a train wreck. You know, he's not going to be useful, not even coming from the bench. Let's be completely honest. And that's my second point. The bench, when it comes to the wingers, we have an issue. So I don't know what the club is doing because they want to move out Douglas Luiz for the bare minimum, get Matt O'Reilly. We have no wingers. If Conceição goes down, who, by the way, was not good again, like I keep saying it with Conceição, I hope he proves me wrong, but we paid 42 million in total, and he offers nothing that a 42 million player should be offering. There's no consistency in his game. It's a bit all over the place. It's good, it's bad, it's head scratching. He makes a good run, then he overhits it. He takes a shot when he doesn't need to take a shot, and the other way around. It's unbelievable to watch, and it's very frustrating to watch. But he's a starting. If he goes down, okay. But if Yildiz goes down, we have nothing. Like, we have nothing right now. That's a massive, massive issue. I don't know what the club is doing. Nobody wants Sancho. Fine. But that was a target, I thought, if Nico Gonzalez leaves. Let's say Nico leaves. Who are we going to target? We need to do something. And we moved out in Bangula and all these players, but we need to have cover. Or are you going to ask Colomani to do something? Are you going to move Colt Miners again? Are you going to keep certain players? So that is the negative one because the cover is bare. Like, it's not good. The other negative one is what I've always said. Players like Kostic do not have a place in the squad. He comes on, he gets cooked. Kalulu comes on, he gets cooked. And Kostic had opportunities. He's not Juve quality. These players should not, like, remember, like, we conceded. We had this conversation in the past where I said, players who you say are good squad players, they come on in crucial moment. This could have been in the league, and this is a friendly. This could have been 1-1. If it wasn't like, and he brought on Kostic because Gatti, you know, had a muscle thing, or like he felt something. I don't know if he's injured or what. This could have been a 1-0 game. You bring in Kostic and Kalulu, and that happens. That's why I always said, like, keep some standards. These players should not be at the club, and we need to do something at the back. This is not good. They're not going to do anything, but we need cover for Cambiasso as well. We have no cover for Cambiasso, so 2 weeks left, and you just need to hope the club will do something. But right now, the feeling is that the club is not going to do much, if not anything, at the back, and that is a problem. Let's be completely honest. That is a massive problem, you know. Anyways, in the comment section, let me know what you think. Like the video. We will talk about it more in depth tomorrow during a live show, and then it's build up to, well, hopefully something in the window, and especially Parma next Sunday. Thanks for watching. Speak to you tomorrow.